Hello, welcome back to a. Oh, why do I have to play this? Okay, ignore that. Okay, welcome to the third video of lesson with Search one. Today we'll be looking at principles of effective speech. Okay, try to be more effective in your speech. Okay, so there are some principles that you need to know to make your speech more appealing, more effective, more able to influence others to listen to you. Okay, right. So, for learning outcomes, at the end of unit, you will be able to understand the 7 fundamentals of an effective speech. 7 fundamentals. Apply these fundamentals when giving a speech. Okay, only 2 learning outcomes. Okay, understand and apply those fundamentals. So without further ado, let's go to the first one. Okay, so the 7 fundamentals of an effective speech. The first one, to inform. So there are types of the speech you want to inform. Then the definition is you define, describe, or explain a person, thing, place, concept, or process to the audience. So, for example, writing a good resume, how to ace a job interview, the differences between male and female communication. Okay, so you are trying to define something. For example, writing a good resume. So you want to explain what is a good resume and how to you and the process how to write the good resume. So then then the process concept, the differences between male and female communication. So you are trying to explain or define or describe a concept. Okay, so those that one. So the first fundamental is about purpose. So like I said, the last video, there are 3 general purposes of a speech. First one, to inform. Okay. Second one is to persuade. The definition of persuade is to change or reinforce ideas or to urge the audience to do something. So you want to bring them to you. You want to carry them to you. Come to me. Okay. So like that. So, for example, should good students be rewarded with money for excellent grades? So, you are arguing, should they or should they not? But remember, when you're doing persuasive, you must have a stand between you should or you should not. Okay. Then another example, why you should donate blood. So, like I said, why? Why should you donate blood? Why shouldn't you? So when you talk like why should you donate blood, you are like agreeing to it. So you want to persuade others to donate blood. Pop idols should have more privacy rights. Yeah, maybe. Okay. So you want to urge the people to do particular thing, or you want to reinforce the idea that you want your favorite K-pop idols to have more privacy right because they don't even have enough privacy now. People can see what they do. Okay, example. So the third purpose is to entertain. So the definition is to amuse or engage the audience. For example, why must I clean my room every day? Yes, why must I clean my room every day? You tell me. Don't know? Okay, so my most embarrassing moment, you are trying to give them humor. You are giving a story about your childhood. So that is the you are entertain. You want to entertain. Second fundamental is the audience. As a speaker, do pay attention to the audience. Remember, audience, demographic traits. We are speaking. Try to be conscious of your speaker. Try to not offend others. Okay. When you see someone is from another country, don't try to make fun of their country. You are not being conscious enough. Okay. For example, like you need to be conscious of their age, their gender, religion, cultural background, sexual orientation, group membership. So be conscious of that. So pay attention. Okay. So you need also to pay attention to their attitude. For example, maybe they are trier. Don't make stupid jokes then. Try to drag them. Try to make them interested in you. Okay. The level of thinking. don't like you give like as an international level essay towards small kids. You are like talking to the wall like that. Okay, be appropriate to the level of your speech. For example, when you are talking to like researchers from other country, don't be like a kid. Don't be like children talking boo boo ga ga ga. No, be at their level. Understand their level. Make jokes. If you are entertaining, you have to make jokes according to the level. Okay. And state of emotion. When someone's crying in the background, don't like you just suddenly you give something that makes them cry more. So be be mindful of your audience. Okay. Right. So the third fundamentals, organization. So you have to be organized in everything, even in your room. You have to be organized. But in your speech, it must be organized. Okay. You must have the introduction. Don't you suddenly I think that suddenly people what is this person talking about? Huh? What? So you must have an organization. So start with the introduction. You want to introduce your topic along with all the hook and the nanny and nanny hook and then the thesis and everything. So there is a flow there. So there are different ways to start an introduction by using and you use a story, you can use a definition, you can use fact or statistics. So when you want to begin off something, use something interesting, use a hook. Okay, you can use quotation, testimony, maybe your product is helpful, blah 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 blah. You can use a testimony for that. Okay, organize your speech into a way that people will be able to see the flow and then will be able to understand it. Analogy, yeah, also no problem, up to you, use it. Okay, then they have the main ideas. You have like 3 to 6 main ideas will be sufficient for a speech. Don't be too short, don't be too long. If you're too short, you're not convincing enough. It will be too long, it will be boring as hell. Okay, for each main point, there should be sub-points or supporting details to support the ideas. Yes, there should be supporting details. Don't you just go suddenly, okay, I believe that we should be able to we should donate blood because it is important. The audience say, so what? So provide supporting details. You want to elaborate. You want to say why. Why is it important? Why? You want to explain them. You want them to be convinced of you. You want to inform of them the importance. So use supporting details. And then of course you must have a conclusion. When you talk suddenly the body paragraph, pop, suddenly you went off the stage. Maybe on stage or maybe a video or something. Abruptly end. People say, what? What? Fire is it? No. You must have a conclusion. Because you are summarizing everything. So you're reinforcing the main ideas. Okay? Remember all those. First one, we have the purpose. Second, we have the audience. Then we have the organization. And then we have the logistics. So what are logistics? But you need to verify the following logistics of a speech. You need to look at the physical setting. Where are you doing the speech? On top of a stage, behind the dumpster speech, okay, on top of a tree, example, okay. So elaboration for a physical setting, you need to look at the size of the room, temperature setting, seating arrangement, equipment and lighting. When the lighting is very dark, don't you scream and be crazy over there, okay. So maybe the size of the room is very big, you need to be louder, okay. Temperature setting, maybe it's cold, don't be too boring because they will sleep, okay. Then we have equipment. For example, check the laptop, projector, microphone, slides or handouts. Example ahead of time. Be prepared. When you want to do a presentation using video, make sure you have enough storage. Make sure you have everything ready. The what? the stand, the phone stand, and then the camera, and then the handphone, and then your code, and then your script, and then the light that you use for TikToks or something like that. So you make sure everything is ready. Okay. Don't you want to present in half an hour? Then you prepare. You will be very out of blah blah. Okay, blah blah. Then the next one, we have language. While speaking, a speaker always make sure to use language clearly, proper language, clear language. Okay. Use proper words and avoid jargon if possible. Something that people might not understand. So avoid those things. Okay. Then use appropriate language. Pay attention to the formality of the language used when you're talking to like researchers. Use academic language when you're talking to when you're doing a speech in front of the parents. Use appropriate language. Don't use weird language that may offend them. Okay. Then use good non-verbal language. For example, eye contact, correct gestures, appropriate facial expression. Don't like language while speaking. A speaker should always make sure to use language too. People will get bored. They will die of boredom. Appropriate facial pressure. Then we should be excited. No, don't be overexcited. Don't be excited for things that you said. Okay, be appropriate. Use eye contact. Eye contact is very important. See, I'm looking at you now. So eye contact is very important because people, fundamentally, should have eye contact with others because you want, especially if you provide eye contact to the listeners, they will be more attracted to listen to you because you are paying attention to them as well. It's not only them pay attention to you. You need to pay attention to them as well. Okay. We have credibility as the next fundamental. I think it's the fifth or sixth. I forgot. Okay. Never mind. Credibility. While delivering a speech, a speaker should always remember to support the information with valid research or case study. Everything that you said must be supported with something that is credible, something that is a fact that is true, valid research, something that is valid. But also, you should not be afraid of making mistakes. Okay, and then be confident. Talk with the confidence of a lion. I think. Okay. So credible, confidence, clear. Remember those three. Then, I think it's the last one. Practice. I hope. If not, I'm not afraid of making mistakes. So practice makes perfect. You rehearse by having a mock speech. Talk in front of the mirror. You practice in front of mirrors to see how you talk. You can look at what you are doing wrong. Okay. Or practice in front of family members if they are willing and you're not shy of them. And then practice alone in your room. Don't just practice in front of your cat or something. Maybe they will think you are crazy or something. And don't you rehearse in a full subway room or something. You are just being crazy. Okay. You time your speech while practicing. So remember, when you are speaking, you are giving a speech, you time it. So look at it. See how long is it. Maybe you can reduce it a bit. Pace your speak. Sometimes you speak too fast. Sometimes you speak too slow. You need to time your speech. Okay. Get feedback and constructive criticism to improve yourself further. That's why it's important to practice in front of others as well, because others can help you identify what problems you have, what can be improved. Okay? And that's the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope it helps. And for this week, we'll be looking at the articles for your topics. So make sure you be prepared. Okay? Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day and see you in the next video. Bye bye.